today we are going to start with sweet potato bread. This is a dish that my aunt used to make all the time when we was younger. So it was always near and dear to my heart. So we're going to make this today. And our ingredients today is some self-rising flour, nutmeg and cinnamon, some sweet potatoes, sugar, eggs, buttermilk, oil, and vanilla. That's all you need to make this dish come through. So we're going to start with our liquid ingredients, which is our eggs, our vanilla, our oil, our buttermilk. It's thick, so I like to try and get everything out the bowl. And next we have our sweet potatoes. Some people may say, well, that's not a liquid, but technically sweet potatoes are a liquid because it holds moisture and it stays wet. And it's a cup. And you will find all these recipes in my new cooking book. So we're gonna lock the mixer, turn it on medium. Looks like I should have got my shield. While that's mixing, we're going to mix together all our dry ingredients. Our flour, our sugar, and our cinnamon and nutmeg. Just mixing together our flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, and sugar to make sure it's all incorporated. Our next step is to slow down this mixer so we can now add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients, just a little at a time. Now, this will be thick because, again, it is a bread. Even though it will remind you of sweet potato pie or something like that, sweet potato pie, it's a bread, so it'll be really thick. And your oven should already be preheated at 350. I've already took the time to butter and flour my pan. Oops, too fast. We lost a little flour here. And then once you get your flour all mixed in, turn it back up to medium so it can incorporate very well. You might want to get into your bowl and just push your sides in. Make sure everything is mixing together evenly. Okay, we are all mixed now. Turn your mixer off. Actually, I'm gonna turn it back on just to get some stuff off of the paddle. Move this out of our way. And you can use a hand mixer or mixing bowl, whatever you have available. You don't have to go out to buy anything special to bake. What matters most when you bake is your measurements. So you must have perfect measurements because it does make a difference. We're going to turn this around and put this here in the pan. Again, my pan is already greased and floured. And this is enough just for one loaf. If you need more, like if you're feeding more people, you double your recipe. As you can see, it's thick. And self-rising flour already has baking soda and salt in it, so you don't need to add it to this. Get your bubbles out. Now we'll head over to the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. And you want to always put your baking goods on the middle rack if you can. If you have an oven that you can switch to a multi shelf cooker, you can put them on any shelf. But if you have an oven that cooks from either just the bottom or the top, you want your food to be in the middle so that it'll cook evenly and all at once. See you later. Now I'm going to check the sweet potato bread to check the doneness of it. And for this, you will use a toothpick. Any toothpick is okay. And it comes back out clean. That's not dry, so we need a few more minutes because this isn't dry. If it comes back out dry, it's done. If it doesn't, it's not done. There we go. So we're going to check our bread again to see if it is done. And it's done. This is dry. Nothing's on it. So the bread is done. So we're going to take this out the oven. Let it cool off for 10 minutes before removing it from the pan. Then we'll put it on a wire rack and serve it warm. When you take it out the oven, you butter the top, then you serve it. It's best served warm. Enjoy.